This is insane.
Thank you.
Same thing over and over again.
You know, there's this phenomenon that happens where when you walk through a door, you forget what you were thinking.
Yeah.
And having the rooms repeat, it's a very like surrealist kind of experience.
And that's a mirror.
This is, so our gallery space you see is very raw.
Yeah.
When we adapted it,
Yeah.
we took a very surgical approach to adaptation,
Yeah.
and we did the bare minimum. So these doors are originals in the space. They're not part of the exhibition, they're just part of our structure, of our architectural.
That's a window?
Yeah. No, it's a mirror. I mean, it does slide open.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it today because it's hot and it's nice and cool in here right now.
So, but it is a door to outside.
Outside, yeah, it's door outside.
Okay. This is so surreal. And
so it's a 2-channel. Yeah, it's
something is. It's a hardened description.
She's interested. Are you familiar with Donald Judd? He's an American artist. So Donald Judd made a whole bunch of furniture that was actually like quite uncomfortable to sit on.
Yeah.
And so she's referencing that. And because it's all about Marfa, she did the residency there where he moved, and these are covered in like a mix of mud and sand and dirt to kind of recall the
Don't break anything.
No, but you can.
Yeah, because that's why I wanted to ask him. Like, I'm about to break something here. Are you okay?
They're already kind of crumbling.
Yeah, I was not sure if it's meant to be or
it's just part of it. It's part of it.
This modern days art is so confusing.
These are not like objects that we're selling as artworks. They're objects that are part of the exhibition and that would be recommissioned by like an institution, but that would be making them again, basically, or at least redoing the code. Yeah. Okay. So it's not. This is not like a precious object. These sofas.
Okay. That's comforting to hear. Yeah. And the text is supposed to be.
No, so it's it's the right way right around with the Chinese.
Yeah.
So on this side it's Chinese, and on this side it's English.
Okay.
So it's a single projection, a single image that's being reflected twice. Yeah. Yeah. You see the sounds.
Oh my God, it's so comfortable. I'm very glad I made it up here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. So the exhibition it's a really wonderful video if you're interested in video work. She's exploring a lot of different ideas and like the works on the wall, those kinds of paintings that you saw in there, for example, are really interested in this idea of a ghost or a ghost image, like a spiritual phenomenon, and she's thinking about how we kind of connect things we value, things we worship. She's thinking about the screens that we interact with. There's no physical object that we engage with more or look at more than our screens. And occasionally there's this phenomenon when an image is burned into our screens, and then we call it a ghost image, right? That's not really like a ghost. It's just, I mean, it does linger there, which is a little creepy. But then she starts thinking about what really might be a ghost image, and then she thinks about the JPEG, because the JPEG is kind of ghostly. It is an image without materiality, without any type of like actual physical existence. It's just like data.
It's like a trace of
it's like the trace of an image, really. And so she's engaging with these ideas, and then kind of thinking about them with the video, and then the works are also reflections of that. They're stills taken from the video that are then painted, that are then scanned, that are then painted again. And so there's this layering of like kind of imagery being produced, digitized, rebrought into like a physical form.
It really it got me kind of think of the Hiro's work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we in Korea in Seoul there was like a huge show for a lot of her works, and she also, it's a little different sense, I guess, but she does talk about how the data is kind of slipping into our lives. It's like in that very large context. Similarity.
Yeah.
But this is a lot cooler.
Oh, really? Cool.
Because recently I go to a lot of young artists gallery shows in Seoul, and I don't know, like these days I see quite a good amount of painters who try to comprehend the idea of a ghost image or like a traces of data in the internet world in terms of painting, not necessarily creating like an installation or like a merged experience of it. Oh my god.
She calls these videos karaoke lecture performances, so you can actually like read along with the lyrics, so to speak, and she's often writing music and composing music.
In her voice?
This is not, no, she works with, it's a very collaborative practice. She works with a lot of different people.
Why karaoke? Like along with all this?
There's something really, English isn't her first language. She's from Hong Kong. And when she's writing, her grammar isn't exactly perfect. It's totally understandable. But karaoke itself as like a platform for like reading along, you always miss a word. You always, it's never perfect. And so there's a kind of like an engagement with language that's really like fluid and fun and casual, but still engaging. And I think it's participatory. It's very interesting. And, so many people do KTV, do karaoke, right? So it feels accessible. It's conceptual, but also accessible. Some other things in the program. Oh, and did you see that these turn? So just like the karaoke lecture here, it's coming around now. If you look here, can you see there? Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
It's very interactive overall.
Yeah.
Oh, this space is amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. And so this is our viewing room. This is where we kind of just have on display a lot of things from the program. Yeah, very, very closely. We did a solo show for her last year in January or February. Yeah, and it did very well.
I've never seen this piece.
Of course you haven't. We just got it.
Oh, is it you?
It's a new piece, yeah. She's studying at the Rijksacademy.
Oh, yeah?
In Amsterdam, yeah. It's one of the most prestigious art schools in the world. It's very, very difficult. They only take 1 or 2 painters a year. And they usually go on to very, very good success. So it's very exciting for her. This is the first painting she's given to a gallery since she's been at school. Yeah. The first of 2. We got another one. But yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. She's been into drawing like this mega scale painting.
Yeah, large paintings, large scale paintings. Yeah.
With like a lot of faces, I think.
Yeah, as well. I know. But you can see the more kind of European painting traditions, or just the kind of the Rijksacademy is amazing. They bring together such an incredible group of artists. I'm sure it's a
Rijksacademy is in the Netherlands.
It's in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I did not expect that she would go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, she did. She's never left Korea before.
Right.
For studying or living. Yeah.
That's really exciting for her.
Yeah, super exciting for her.
Yeah. Wow.
She's so fun. I really like hanging out with her as like a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her and her boyfriend Juwan are great. This is a piece by Sasaoka Yuriko. She's a Japanese artist who we work with. She really considers herself to be a video installation artist, but she also makes these really gorgeous paintings that are made with textiles and embroidery and applique, kind of non-traditional mediums. Yeah.
There's a story. Is this also an artwork?
Yeah, this is an artwork. This is by the same artist, Sasaoka Yuriko. She's in her videos. She's almost always working with puppets. In that series, it's all hand puppets. Like this is supposed to be a pigeon, right? And then she has like a tiger and a goat. In this series, she made a whole series of puppets dressed in the outfits of different countries with fish heads. And so this is one of the puppets that she used in the video.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is eerie but beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Is she also... She's based in Japan?
She's based in Japan. She lives outside of Kyoto in an area called Shiga. Yeah, and she's from Osaka originally.
Is that... She does a puppet show because they have... In Japan, isn't it like a... It's not a... I don't know what it's called, but they do puppet show, like a shadow puppet show.
Yeah, like they do in China, yeah. Do they do that in Korea too?
No,
really? Okay.
It's never a big thing, I don't think so.
She's very much interested in theatrical traditions, and she does like puppetry as a way of thinking about kind of puppets being metaphors for us. The strings that pull them are very... You can see them very clearly, and I think within our lives, we're constantly being pulled by strings that are unseen, right? Yeah. And this is Michelle Chu, another Hong Kong-based artist who we did a show for last year.
Is this table too?
We found the table here.
You found this table?
Yeah. Isn't it amazing? Yeah.
This is so... It's like a piece of artwork.
It is. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like people just like throw away these things?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Hong Kongers.
I know.
I should come and pick up some things here.
This one we found in the space, so we were lucky. And then this one is Michelle Chu.
Michelle Chu.
Yeah, this is also Michelle Chu. She's the one we did a solo show for last year.
All these works look so much more interesting than like what I saw on the website.
Thank you.
Maybe it could be the installation. I don't know. It just
might be the installation. So it's also I think it's very different seeing this is the work in person.